Hello, welcome to week 3 of school. So real quick, I just want to go over what we're going to be doing this week. So the first thing that you need to do at the beginning of every week for 5 points is to complete your student learning objectives for the week. So that is right up here. So you will click it. And it says, make sure you complete this every Monday. This is worth 5 points. Once you've completed the Google form and you've checked mark each of those things, seeing that you understand that you need to complete them, you're going to mark it as done on Google Classroom so that I know that you completed it. So I'm going to show you the Google form up here and what you're expected to do this week, and we'll go through some of those things as well. So if I scroll down here, right here is our lessons for the week and what we're going to be doing. Now remember, these are always subject to change, just depending on how much we actually get through in class or what we don't get through. Down here, these are what you're going to be check marking. Okay, so again, Monday is going to be understand and comprehend a comprehension passage for Meaningful Monday, which we'll go over that. Continue to work on our Who Am I project and begin revising and editing our writing projects. So really Monday and Tuesday are just finishing up those projects, revising and editing those projects, doing some peer editing, using ARMS and COPS, which I do have a video for that as well, just to make sure that we're checking our spelling and grammar and punctuation and making sure our project is 100%. Then on Wednesday is going to be our Wordy Wednesday, which will be starting this week and every week, where you're going to take notes on the word fiction, which you will write down the definition I give you, and you will also include your own picture. We're going to understand and review the different types of fiction and complete the types of fiction sort, which I also have a video going over that and giving a few examples together. Complete and discuss the Among the Hidden anticipation reaction activity. If you are online, you're simply just going to complete that before reading part, whether you agree or disagree with the statements that are on that worksheet. That'll be an easy points for that, just giving us your opinion. On Thursday, we're going to complete the writing prompt for Thoughtful Thursday, which is going to be, if you were president, what would you do? You're going to read Among the Hidden chapters 1 and 2 and complete questions for those 2 chapters. Now, in class, we will read this together. However, if you're a VIP student, you can listen to the audio that I have listed, as well as the PDF version of the book as well. On Friday, we're going to go over our first 9-week book project. If you're online, you're going to be doing a cereal box book report. So you do need to have a book that you're going to read. I do have a video that goes over your requirements for that as well. We'll have time to read in class. Then we're also going to try to read Among the Hidden chapters 3 and 4 and complete questions for that. We will also complete an exit ticket for the entire week, focusing on Among the Hidden and any words that maybe you're not sure of. You're going to complete a quick 2-question exit ticket on that. And then if you haven't done so by this point, you're also going to turn in your Who Am I project that is due on Friday. So I did upload a separate assignment on there that you have to upload your Google Doc that you've already created into that location, saying that you're completely done with it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back to our classroom. Again, once you've checked mark each of these, to show you, you need to make sure you mark every single one of these. You're going to hit submit. And it'll show that you're done. Okay, so once you're done with that, then you're going to go back to Google Classroom. I can't show you this part, but you're going to view assignment, and then you're going to mark it as done so that I know that you have finished, because otherwise I won't get an email or anything like that saying that you completed this Google form. So like I said, I have these all dated. Remember, if it has a check mark next to it, so if I pull this up, hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, I don't want to do that. If I pull this up, there's a check mark there. That just means that this is something that's going to be graded. It's going to be worth some points. So just remember, if you see that is worth points, that you definitely need to complete that. All right. So now we're going to go through the things that you're going to be doing this week. So again, learning objectives is the first thing you need to do for the week. Then we have the arms and cops revising and editing. We have slides here. There's also a video of me explaining and going through all of that. So that's something that if you're in class, we're going to do on Monday together. If you're a VIP, then watch over my video so you understand what is expected of you. Also on Monday, we have our Meaningful Monday, which is comprehension. So this is something we're going to be doing with Cami. Okay. So I even have a video tutorial on how Cami works and the different features of it. Some information as well here. But you're going to be doing this assignment and you will have to turn in. So if I open with Cami, the login. As we wait for it to load. So what you're going to do is you're going to read this passage, this short passage, and then answer the questions. So you could either highlight the answer, you can circle it, you can even use text box and put a text next to this, a text box next to this. And you can say if it's A, you can put A next to it, whatever works easiest for you. But once you're done, you're going to be able to turn it in. There'll be a spot up here for you guys to turn it in. It doesn't show up for me since I'm a teacher and I'm the one that uploaded it. So you can go ahead and turn it in through this way. And then you still need to make sure that it gets turned in through Google Classroom and that you have that completed. So that is for Monday. So again, like I said, Monday and Tuesday are more so just some of these smaller activities and continuing to work on our Who Am I project, revising and editing with a peer and yourself, maybe even one of us, to make sure that you are following all of the requirements, that spelling and grammar is spot on, and that you did it correctly. So then we also have Try It Tuesday, which is editing practice. Again, we're using Cami. Again, I include information about Cami here. So we're going to open this one up so you can see what it's going to look like. Open with Cami, see how long this one takes. Okay, so this one says, read and answer each question. So like number 1, write the missing punctuation in the sentence. Number 2 is the same exact thing. You're going to read those sentences and figure out, where do I put the punctuation? Now this first Monday and Tuesday, the first time we're ever doing these, so we are going to go over them together in class. Those of you who are VIP students, once you submit those, I will look at them, I'll give you feedback, but attempting to do your very best job these first few times that we do this is all that I'm asking. If you do have questions or need help, please let me know. But ultimately, we're getting points for just attempting and completing this for participation. Eventually, these will become something that we do for an actual grade on accuracy. Okay. So again, that was Monday and Tuesday using the arms and cops checklist. So on Wordy Wednesday, which is on Wednesday, if you notice, that's a total of 4 points. It says copy down the definition below of fiction into your Wordy Wednesday notebook. It does say here, you will find your Wordy Wednesday notebook under the Wordy Wednesday section on classwork tab in classroom. So if I edit assignment, oh, so I didn't want to do that. I do have, click on that. If I go down here and I scroll down, I do have an image of our word for the week. And I also show you a picture of where it is located. So you will just click on this picture, write down the definition into your Wordy Wednesday notebook, which I'll pull that up here, which is right here. Click on it. I'm going to open it up. Each of you will have your own copy. There's an example on there for you. So then you would write fiction here. Definition that I give you in the picture would go here. And then picture, whatever picture comes to your mind with fiction. Maybe you want to put an example of a fiction book. Remember, fiction meaning fake. So you're going to find a picture that you think represents fiction to help you remember the meaning of that word. Because eventually, when we learn all these words, we will have some vocabulary tests that deal with those words. So that is for Wednesday. Also for Wednesday, we go back down here, genres of literature sort. So we're going to be focusing on fiction. So I have a video here to go over what you're going to be expected to do. And then I also included the slides of what you need to do. You need to watch the video, one for the directions and going over everything. And secondly, I do go over some of the first like 3 to 4 examples with you that you should have the answers correct. So I will know if you turn this in and you have those first 3 to 4 ones in the wrong section, I'll know that you did not watch the video. So that is also for Wednesday after we learn about fiction. Now for Wednesday, we're also going to complete the before section of this Among the Hidden Anticipation Guide. So this is going to ask you some questions on what you believe in. I can make this a little bit bigger so we can see. So you are simply going to put in here, agree or disagree. Having a loving family fulfills our basic human needs. Agree or disagree. These are just your opinion. This is, again, easy points. 3, it is never all right to cover up the truth. All members of a group should be treated equally. Again, you're just going to read down through these and you're going to say whether you agree or disagree. Do not fill the after reading part out because that is something that we will do after we finish the novel. So that was also for Wednesday. Now on Thursday, okay, so what you're going to do, you have to write at least 5 sentences. The prompt is, if I were president, I would. So come up with maybe 5 things that you would do or change if you were the president. If you are in school, you're going to be doing the blue writer's notebook and writing it down with paper. If you were a VIP student, you'll need to create a Google Doc to write your response and then add it into the assignment before you submit it. So it's a little bit more steps for you that are VIP students, but make sure that you are writing it on a Google Doc. You have 5 sentences, follow those directions, and finishing that prompt. And then make sure once you have that done, you upload it and then submit your assignment. Also on Thursday, we are going to start reading Among the Hidden chapters 1 and 2. So we'll read that together in class. You'll complete this Google form and we'll do a lot of that together. Once you do the Google form and you've submitted it, you need to make sure you mark as done when you are finished. If you are a VIP student, you will go up to the top right above our week of September 14 through 18. You will find the entire novel in PDF form, and you will also find all of the audio as well. And it's broken up down to chapters 1 and 2, which is part 1. So all of the videos are right here for you to listen to. If you notice, part 1 is only 16 minutes long. So it really shouldn't take you very long, and then you'll answer the questions. If you are unsure of a question or what it's asking of you, please email me and I will help you the best that I can. So again, once you've completed the chapters and the questions and you have submitted your Google form, make sure that you mark it as done on Google Classroom so it comes up on my end that it's not missing. So I remember I told you that you do have a spot for your Who Am I project. I relisted the points. Make sure that you add your assignment here so that way I can grade them. Then we're also going to plan to read, again, chapters 3 and 4. Your VIP, go back to the Among the Hidden section, find the PDF and find the audio for it. Complete the Google form, which I believe this one has 4 questions. Once you're done and you've submitted that, mark it as done when you are finished. Then you will also have an exit ticket. This one simply is asking you to find a word that you weren't sure of its meaning from chapters 1 through 4 of our novel. You're going to type in the word in the first part and include the page number from the book, so that way I can make sure that that word that you're coming up with actually was from the book, and then define the new word. So it's just a 2-part to this Google form. So that is our plan for the week. Now, again, these are all subject to change. If you find yourself getting further behind or you need a little bit of extra help, please let me know. Or if you're confused on something, But hopefully we have a great week and we get started on our first novel and kind of really get into the swing of things and how class is going to be set up. I know this looks like a lot of work that you have to do throughout the week, but a lot of these are small, simple assignments. And I wanted to make sure they were all separated so that way you kind of knew, oh, I need to do this on Tuesday. I need to do this on Wednesday. And most of these are only going to pop up for you all on the days that they're actually supposed to be done. So you will not be bombarded with all of these assignments. They're all scheduled for to start on the day that they are assigned. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, call my classroom. We're here to help.